Hi. I'm good, thank you. Nice to see you. Hey, Tom.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. All that hard work.
Yeah, well,
Great job.
thank you. It's
Inspiration.
Thanks, very nice of you to say that. Thank you. Hey, Lisa.
So pleased. This is so fantastic.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thanks so much. Hey, Paul.
It's great. Good to
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks so much. Hey, thank you. Hey, thank you very much.
Mr. Hawthorne, I have to talk to you. Your brother came home today, and your dad's throwing this party to welcome him back.
He's gonna ruin the company. I closed a $15 million deal today, and he's gonna flush it down the toilet. Don't misunderstand me. I love my father, and he's a great man. He built this company into what it is today. But he could ruin everything we have created by doing this. It sends the wrong message. When Jake pulled his ownership out of the company, it was a fiscal nightmare. You know, we had to slash salaries, we had to liquidate assets. 89 families depend on us for their salaries every single month. Mortgages went unpaid. You know, credit cards were maxed out. We lost some of our best people. And Jake's view on all this?
It's our money anyway. Nobody's going to starve. People don't starve anymore.
Jake, grow up. Stop acting like a fool.
Lazy fool. Don't forget the lazy part.
No one is going to agree to this, Jake. The board will
The
never
board is in
agree
Dad's
to...
pocket. You know they're a bunch of yes men.
There's no way Dad's going to agree to it either.
He'll do it. I've already talked to him about it. Yeah, he wasn't too excited about it. For a minute, I thought he might explode. But he calmed down, and he asked if it was what I really wanted.
Do you have any idea what this is going to do to the company? You don't care. You make me sick.
Rich. I make you rich. Come on, you're throwing me softballs here, Andy. Anyway, if he's going to do it, he has to split everything between the two of us. Oh, you didn't know that, did you? See, that changes things a little bit. See, now that's $1 million for you, $1 million for me, $1 million for you, $1 million for me.
It's not about the money, Jake.
No, it isn't, is it? Never has been for you. But it is about ownership, am I right? Control. See, now this way, we both get what we want. Freedom for me, ownership for you. And we get it while we're young enough to enjoy it. See, now old and rich, that's a tragedy.
All right. But this is your choice, Jake. It's not mine. I'm not going to have anything to do with it.
Of course not. Not a thing. You just sit back and do nothing, and it'll all be yours.
He thought I was going along with it. But to be honest, and I know this sounds harsh, he was a cancer. He needed to be cut out. So, now he's giving it all back to him. Incredible. After Jake left, my father used to come in here and just sit. You know. Jake played him like a poker hand, and my father just... Well, he always had a soft spot for Jake. But this time, he went too far, and the board knew it.
This is corporate suicide.
It's not suicide.
And it's voluntary amputation, and we'll bleed to death.
Jake will be here any minute.
Call it what you will, but it won't sink the company. Painful, yes, but...
Painful? This is going to be financial agony for months.
Financial
It could
insanity.
sink the company. To imagine giving such a self-serving upstart this much money.
Just not right.
Gentlemen! I understand where you are. I appreciate where you are, but I've made up my mind.
You realize what Jake is saying here, don't you?
He's saying it loud and clear.
Gentlemen, no.
He's saying he wants you dead. Yes. That's right. By asking for his inheritance now, he's saying he wants...
That's enough, Roy!
Andrew, surely you have more to add to all this. We've been sitting here for hours. What did you say to him? We're better off without him.
He doesn't want to be here, so I say we let him go. My father's right. We can survive the liquidation.
The way this has been set up has you taking ownership of the rest of your father's stock.
In name only. From a legal standpoint, it has to be done. But as I have stated, I want my father to retain full control of the company.
Sit down, Jake. Gentlemen, let's get this over with.
So, what happened to all that money? Let's see. If he had... He was gone for... That means he would have been spending... $8,756,944 a year. $729,745 a month. $162,165 a week. $23,166 a day. $965 an hour. $16 a minute. And 26 cents a second. Every second, another 26 cents. And another. And another. And another. And another. But at some point, time ran out for him.
This is all turned out to be. Lord knows we've learned the hard way. All about healthy apathy. so much more to life than we.
Maybe then he realized that he'd tied a noose around his own neck. Well, probably not. Finding a job would have been out of the question. Jake just doesn't work. He once told me his knees hurt if he sat behind a desk for too long.
You were a healthcare VP? You? No kidding. Figured I'd seen it all, but with this recession...
So, you have something?
Not really. Well, tell you what. You having so much experience with the stiffs in the executive suite, I think I might have something for you. With your skills, probably a perfect fit.
No. I know Jake. The moment the last penny was gone, which was probably just a few days ago, he pulled out a credit card and hopped on a plane for home. It was time for greener pastures.
See those guys? My dad hires guys like that.
There are many good ones. We just have to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, you've got a great point.
So you've said, bro.
They make all kinds of cash. Listen, I've been thinking, and I know what I've got to do.
Well, you got it all figured out now, do you?
I go back, I tell him how stupid I've been.
For losing his millions. Huh?
And I ask him to make me a middle manager in one of the hospitals the company supervises. I'll have a job, and I'll be out from under Andy's thumb.
Dude, if I lost all that money and came back wanting more, my father would take a 2x4 to me.
Not more money, just a job. Anyway, my dad's not like that.
Oh.
He's a good guy.
You must be dumber than you look. Because, bro, I'd give my right arm for a dad like that. Let's get to mopping, rich boy.
10 to 1, he never felt a twinge of remorse. Not a twinge. All he cared about was getting the money. My money. But he's in for a rude awakening. The facts are quite simple. I own the controlling shares of the company. I have final say on what happens here, what we should be spending our money on, and what we most certainly should not. Sure, my father's still in his position of authority. He thinks he's calling the shots. It's fine. Looks better that way.
Can I call you back?
No more drowning in my pride. I'll just ride on the back of the angel each night.
Dad, I'm really sorry. I want you to...
Jake, where have you been?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I lost it. It's all gone. It's all gone.
It's all right.
I don't deserve to be
all right. It's
son.
all right.
I don't deserve a job.
Come on, let's go inside. Come.
Mr. Hawthorne?
I think you remember Karen.
It's good to see you again, Mr. Hawthorne.
Call Clary's and tell them we're having a party tonight here at the office. I want steaks. I want their best food. Spare no expense. Oh, Karen, isn't it wonderful to see him again?
Yes, sir. And for how many people?
The entire office. Oh, and call the board, too. Tell them I want them here with me to welcome Jake back.
Yes, sir.
And I'm thinking that Jake's old office is still available.
The other Mr. Hawthorne is using part of it to store his files.
Well, have the files put in storage and get the office cleaned up. Jake is going to be starting back on Monday. Make sure you let the staff know. Oh, and tell everybody they've got the rest of the day off.
Yes, sir.
Tonight, we're going to celebrate my son coming home.
Such a waste of money. It's my responsibility to look after the best interest of this company. I find it absolutely inexcusable that my father continues to drain this company's bank accounts for him. Well, this is it. Time for some serious changes. I can't. I won't let him ruin this company.
Mr. Hawthorne, please join us in welcoming back your brother. It would mean so much to your father.
Please relay to my father that it won't be possible for me to do that. You tell him that I have work to finish.
But
tell him.
Andrew! Andrew! I know what you're thinking, but please.
You know what I'm thinking? You have no idea what I'm thinking.
Just come in and say hello to your brother. It would mean
It would mean that I approve of this idiocy. He spent it all, hasn't he?
Andrew?
Has he? I know he has. I know he has. He wouldn't be back if he hadn't.
He's your brother, Andrew.
He's your son. He has just flushed away tens of millions of dollars of this company's hard-earned money on drugs and whores, and now you are spending how many thousands more on this? It makes me sick.
My son, don't do this.
I will do it. I will. Somebody has to take a stand for what's right. Do you have any idea how this looks?
Andrew, listen to me.
No. No. You listen to me. I am the one who has slaved away for you for almost 2 decades building this company into what it is. I secured a $15 million contract for this company today. You owe me.
Andrew.
When have you ever done anything like this for me? When? When? You've never done anything like... You've never even thrown a party for me and my friends.
Andrew, you've always been here for me. And you know that everything I have is yours.
Then where's my party? Where is my party, Father?
Your own brother
Where is
was
my
almost
party?
good
You are
as dead.
rewarding the wrong
We
person.
lost
He does
track
not
of it.
deserve
All
this.
we knew,
He
was
doesn't
gone
deserve
forever.
this.
And he's back with us safe and sound.
Yeah, and broke.
Yeah, and broke. It was my money. What do you care?
Yeah, that was your money. This is my money. It's my money, and I don't want it spent on...
Celebrate your brother coming home. Andrew, look at yourself. Look at yourself. Your brother is home. If there was ever a reason to celebrate, this is it. My son, come into the party. Come in.